yourself, it's not a dream. You're tuned into your favorite team. It's the OmegaThreeSupreme podcast. With both your hosts, Matt and Bill, kick back and chill. What a thrill. It's the OmegaThreeSupreme podcast. If you've got the blues, well, I've got news. This podcast is free. It's always tons of fun for everyone, for you and the whole family. From Canada to LA, let's hear what they both have to say. It's the OmegaThreeSupreme podcast.
All right, welcome to week 7 of the OmegaThreeSupreme podcast.
Wow, week 7. We've been doing this for a while.
And you're back on the East Coast once again.
Back on the East Coast, different background again this time. I'm recording from an entirely different room of the house here. I'm recording from my childhood bedroom.
It seems like you're in a different place every week.
I know, it's getting kind of annoying, actually.
So you're back for Christmas, because it's weird because in the U.S., Christmas and Thanksgiving are pretty close together, whereas here it's the first week in October.
You guys might make a little more sense in that way, but you know, it's I think because of American exceptionalism, we do everything correctly here, no matter what. So the end.
There's no denying America rules everything. They do everything right.
That's right.
Right?
Yep. We're the best.
How is your holiday season going now that you're back at home?
Busy, as you know. Last night we had quite the event, I think, take place.
Yes, so it was a big event, a monument, a year and a half in the making, I think.
Yeah, a huge event. Should we, like, how should we say this? Should we just say it? Should we just say what we did, or should we kind of, tease it a little more? I mean,
well, let's build it up. How about a little drum roll? We get a drum roll going now. We just launched Danger Words, our app that we've been working on for a year and a half. It's now out, and it's going to take over the world, I think.
That's right. And by now out, we mean we submitted to the App Store, and who knows when it'll ever actually come out.
It might get rejected for all we know, but it is pending review.
Yes.
So pretty sure it should just pass right away because it's so amazing.
Well, you know, we did submit it, and then immediately it was rejected.
So did you, like, go to sleep right after that happened? Because
yeah,
because I was like, yes, because after I stepped out for a second and I came back and I read your message and I was like, yes, woo, a year and a half done, and then I checked my email immediately and it says you've got a problem already.
Yes, that was. I'll take the blame on that one. I used the depreciated API call, but the thing is, like, it only made that API call on older versions of iOS, so I think they should have been cool with it. But you know, whatever. They run this motherfucker, so.
But it's been resolved, and now pending review. We should have it up fairly soon, I would think.
I hope so.
And
yeah.
then you guys can download it. So by next week, maybe, hopefully, I have no idea the time frame, but by next week, maybe you guys can play it and play us.
Yeah. And
or whenever you're listening to this, it could be weeks later, and you can play it now. So who knows?
Or maybe the reason we should say that we were up till 3 a.m. Working on this is because Apple was about to delete it because we took so long.
They gave us an ultimatum.
Yeah.
You have until midnight on the 17th to get this in.
Exactly, but we made it. You know, we appeased the Apple gods.
Now it's up to you guys to make it a hit. We've done all the hard work. Now you guys just got to play it.
And yeah, and keep in mind also last night, like, I had been up for maybe an hour of sleep within like the past 20 or 30 hours since then. But I had also some contract work that I was doing for a guy I met off of Craigslist, actually, who yeah. Who, you know, so I was sucking his dick. No, I was doing some. I was doing some server work.
Oh, that kind of work.
Exactly, contract work. Wink, wink. No, server work. I was doing some server stuff for him at a data center in Los Angeles. And I don't know how familiar you are or our listeners are with data centers, but they're really high security facilities. Lots of fingerprint scanning and security and guards everywhere. And I kind of got busted doing something bad by one of the guards while I was over there.
What were you doing?
Well, before the event, or before I had to work, I went over and I picked up some McDonald's in the way. So I parked in a because I was just running so behind as usual. So I parked in a lot across the street and got some and ate my McDonald's. And as I'm leaving the lot, I see a security guard in the distance at the building I was working at, like waving me off, like get out of here or something like that. I just immediately pull into the main parking lot, park. And when I go in and check in with security, they're like, "Hey, you were hungry, weren't you?" Like, they were watching me on their security cameras the entire time. And like, yeah, so apparently they.
So you're not allowed to sit there and eat?
Right? Yeah, I don't know what their problem was. So apparently they monitored that lot.
That's weird.
Yeah, really weird.
I think they're just being dicks.
I think so too. They're being giant dicks. And okay, so for some reason my video is frozen, the preview window is frozen. I don't know if it's like everything's frozen, and it should be rolling once again.
Okay, so your video's back online.
Video's back online once again. These remotes, these live remotes, we just have problems every time.
That's what happens whenever you have a live remote. There's always problems. There's always something bound to go wrong, but that's what happens when you're on the road. Did you hear about Dylan Sprouse, the Disney star, former Big Daddy star?
I heard a little bit about him. Zach and Cody, right?
Dylan, Zach and Cody is their show.
Right.
And he had some naked pics leaked. One where he's holding his peen, he's covering it, like you can see a bit of it. And then the other one, he's in his boxers. You don't really see any dick. You just see like a little bit of the dick. But still, it's causing a stir online.
You know, I bet a lot of the girls, a lot of the female fans are grown up now, and they probably like it.
But what is with these Disney stars? Apparently, if you're a Disney star, you're automatically going to release some nude pics. I mean, we had Dylan Sprouse, we've had Miley Cyrus going full nude, we've had Vanessa Hudgens,
right?
Yeah, I mean, what is this?
Man, they must.
What is going on?
Walt Disney must be like a controlling father, and these children go wild once they grow up.
I'm waiting for Beans from Even Stevens to release his. Remember that guy?
One day, maybe just keep your fingers crossed, and maybe that'll happen for you one day.
I've been waiting. It's been years. It's still nothing. I really want to see that guy naked for something. Did you see the Miley Cyrus Instagrammed herself with her top up for support of Free the Nipples?
No, I did not. I did not see this.
They're complaining that there's been a lot of censorship over women's nipples, I guess. So they just want equality. So she Instagrammed a picture of herself with her top up, but she put like these hearts, Merry Christmas, over her boobs. So really, she's not freeing the nipples.
She should have just gone Dylan Sprouse on it.
She should have gone Dylan Sprouse. Anyway, we have a request this week from Todd Ewing, a.k.a. Robin Fan.
Of course, Robin Fan, yes.
He's an old man, 50-year-old man, really weird that he's listening to us. But he wants us to review some K-pop, Korean pop music. Okay.
You know, I'm from Koreatown. I live in Koreatown, Los Angeles, so I should be an expert on this.
So you should know everything that's going on here.
Oh yeah. I see some snakes.
There's a spiders and snakes. White-haired Korean with a skull.
Is this guy a vampire or something?
Well, I think I don't know what he is, but he really loves fire and tattoos.
He had kind of a Day of the Dead thing going on. What does Robin Fan want us to say about this exactly?
The real question I have is, why is Robin Fan watching this?
That's like watching us or this, like either one, us or the.
Why is he watching any of this? What is going on? This is like basically a teen girl thing, and this is a 50-year-old man watching this boy band from Korea.
Well, he's probably got to keep current.
Can't say I'm a fan of this.
You know, I think it's got a certain production value to it. I'll say that. But
yeah, I can't knock that. I mean, they do put it. I just maybe not my style.
Some cool dancing.
Is that what you call it?
Yes.
What do you give this video?
I'm gonna give it. I want to say 3 bowls of kimchi, but that might be racist. Is that racist?
No,
I don't know.
It's food. It's food.
I mean, the only reason I'm giving them 3 bowls of kimchi is because this video is spicy, and I live in Koreatown, and so I know that kimchi is spicy.
This video is spicy. I think rating one of these is good enough. I don't think we need to go through all of them.
Okay. It's 6:24. I'm going to dinner in 5 minutes.
Okay, so this has to be cut short. But we were going to review all 3 K-pop videos, but Bill has to leave, unfortunately, to go to dinner, so I'm sorry, Robin fan.
Only reason we're not reviewing the other 2 is because I have to leave.
The only reason. We really dropped some enormous news. I think that's the big thing about this podcast. We've dropped some big app news. It's now being reviewed. It will soon be available to the public. We've reviewed K-pop, and we've talked about some really big pop culture events. So I think this was a successful episode.
Yeah, you guys will be hearing lots more about this app. You'll be seeing this app. You'll be touching and experiencing this app.
When it comes out, we'll even play a live demo.
Oh yeah, we should play some fans and stuff like that too, like during the that'd be cool. Like
that'd be
live
cool.
call-in or something. Yeah. Should we do should we just drop a music vine, one of Mackenzie's music vines in here?
Oh yeah, we forgot about that. Okay, let's and now it's time for the Mackenzie's music vine of the week, if that's what we're calling it. That's what we're calling it this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look. Wow, that was great.
We don't know what it is.
We have no idea. We have no idea what you just watched, but there will be a link to it in the description. And yeah, please click and download, or just click it and buy anything, really. Well, our last sponsor dropped out on us. You know, he pulled the sponsorship, as you noticed, as you heard in our last episode.
He tried to pull it mid episode.
Right. He just didn't renew the contract for this episode, which is fine. But this podcast is sponsored by Knowing How to Drive. Make sure to tell all your friends you're the only one who knows how to drive. Does that work?
Okay, great. That's it. Might not have worked.
On that note.
But that's it. Terrible sponsor, but that's all we got.
Yeah, I actually tested that with somebody and they didn't like it either, so I don't know if
Hey, you don't control them, they come to you.
That's right.
All right, well, that's the OmegaThreeSupreme podcast for this week. I'm Matt.
And I'm Bill. Thanks for watching.
Slow again. Thanks for watching. See you later.
It's the OmegaThreeSupreme podcast.